We have a great opportunity right now with technologies that are all coming together in this perfect storm. We've got new cloud computing where we can move large data very quickly. We've got small satellites that bring all kinds of new sensors and capabilities. We've been working on a new capability for video from space. And we've got software solutions that allow us to integrate multiple data sets. This is creating an environment in which we have an opportunity for new innovations and new analytics solutions.
You used to have a handful of satellites operated manually. Now, hundreds of satellites are being launched in constellations, taking pictures not once in a week, but once every day, many times a day, and very soon, many times an hour. That's a great opportunity, having more data coming down to us. The challenge to extract the relevant information in the relevant time frame. We all hope in our sector that artificial intelligence will help move the sector forward.
AI is changing things. Now what we can do is bring data from many satellite missions. We can bring them all together, we can bring the model data, and in an afternoon I can do what I could have done in a year.
Basically now the cloud is a supercomputer available from your laptop. Because of the democratization of the data, everyone will have access to the unbiased view to our planet. And I think this will change dramatically how we look at things.
Just a few years ago, if you wanted to work with a terabyte of data, you needed to have a terabyte of hard disk storage, and you also had to figure out how you're going to copy it all. We can make petabytes of data available for anybody to work with without having to acquire it. And what that does is it allows people to ask more questions.
Suddenly you can give access to data, you can let people work on data. You don't have to buy it, you don't have to establish it, you can build upon the knowledge of others, you don't have to know everything. You need this performance, you need this power to really do large-scale processing on demand in near real time. You can easily build your services.
With data visualization, you have a quicker processing period than you do with language. The purpose of the platform is to make data which is more abstract, easy to know and easy to intuitively understand. By bringing light to the data, we can discover and see connections and make common understandings that would otherwise be quite difficult.
In 2050 we will have 9 billion people living on this planet, so these are potentially 9 billion data collectors which have all devices such as mobile phones. In combination with remote sensing, citizen science has a massive potential in terms of collecting calibration and validation data for improved algorithms and processing.
Costs are coming down with all the nanosatellites, so access to space is much cheaper. And now the barriers are even brought further down with blockchain, because blockchain is adding trust into the data, into access to the assets, and this will lead into an entirely new space-based supply chain of data and services, enabling again new business models and new solutions for the greater good of the planet.
3 years ago, the things like we have in Sentinel Playground, that was a science fiction which was only available in movies. And now everyone has access to this. And I have no idea what will happen in a couple of years, because if there was this step in 2 years, then the next one will be magic.